しセシリア・オルコットとブルーティアーズの奏でるワルツね。
うお、すっげえブス。なんだ。
Welcome everybody, my name is Misty/Connexa, and this is the worst anime characters of all time. It's no secret that when you watch a show, you love a bunch of things. But at the same time, often there are characters that simply drives you up the wall. Is that a bad thing? Not always. Sometimes this hatred is made on purpose, but often enough it's just a bunch of qualities that we can't deal with. So I decided to assemble a list of the most hated characters throughout the community. You might have more in mind, but I think those are the ones people agree to nearly 100% at how much they despise them.
何見てんの？はは、例の恋のおまじない？
School Days, Makoto Ito. If you've seen School Days, I think we can all agree that Makoto is the worst kind of human being. He starts off by being a bland protagonist with an idiotic expression and turns into a straight-up jerk who manipulates girls' heart. This is a case of a character the creator made so the viewers would hate him, and yeah, they managed that, because by the end of the show, well, without spoiling anything, it's hard to feel sorry for him.
予備の機体がない。だから、学園で専用機を用意するそうだ。
専用機？
Infinite Stratos Ichika. When it comes to harem anime, you normally have a general consensus. The main character has to be denser than osmium. So you have normal protagonists, dense main characters, and then way below you got Ichika. The girl could be naked, bent over in front of him, all lubed out saying she wants his meat, and he'd probably give her a steak. There's being pure-hearted, and there's being Ichika. That's just bad character design.
やれやれ。固くなな女だね、君も。
Sword Art Online, Nobuyuki Sugoi. Ah shit, whenever you speak about Sword Art Online, it's like opening Pandora's box, and whether you like the anime or you despise it, I want to bring your attention to Nobuyuki. That dude saw an unconscious girl and decided to take advantage of his status to force a wedding between them. And that's not even mentioning all the weirdness he did to her in the game. He might have been a huge asshole, but he's one of the most developed characters of the show. Green, that idiot 3-0. Alright, this one's on me. I just want to go on the record and say I fucking hate them so much. They were planned to be comic relief, but damn, they're so awful at it. The over-the-top perviness and one-dimensional persona made me want to smash my face anytime one of those guys were on screen. No progression and just obnoxious all around.
サッカー部のフォワードって試合でワンゴール決めるたびに中止真似と一発できるんですよね。
Watamote Tomoko. Tomoko is another example of a good character people despise. Not because she's evil or anything, but her struggle is so cringe-worthy. You end up genuinely getting mad at her, at how wrong she does everything. This might be another personal case, but she had me nearly screaming at her the whole show, "Get a grip, girl!" Dragon Ball Z, Satan. I was kind of reticent about putting Satan on this list. Anyone who's seen Dragon Ball Z in its entirety can agree that by the end, Satan kind of definitely pulled up its own weight. But can we all agree that we started by hating its guts? Freeloader taking credits for the work of Goku and everyone else did. Despite being the strongest on Earth, he was quite useless in comparison. Hardly a good comic relief too. Yet by the end, I gotta say he kinda grew up on me.
すごい集中力ですね。もう周りの声が聞こえていない。いるんですね。
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Sho Tucker. This fucking guy. If you had the chance to see Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you must remember Sho Tucker. This guy, a state alchemist, decided to value his status over his daughter who loves him very much. I don't want to spoil the show, so I won't say anymore, but he's despicable on every level. I wanted to set his face on fire. Naruto, Sakura. When it comes to the topic of most hated characters, Sakura is a very hot topic. She's whiny, loud, annoying, kinda useless, as she's always sitting on the sideline of everything that's going on. She also can't seem to do much by herself alone. But when it comes to me, I gotta say I kinda like her. I have a soft spot for healers, first of all, And she also wasn't overpowered from day one, so she had flaws and made her a believable character in my eyes. But yeah, she fucking needs to let go and move on. Imoto Umaru-chan. What a despicable double-faced lazy fuck who take advantage of people and manipulates them to her best advantage. Early on, it's shown that she's a very capable character, and yet she always opts out to lazy around and act like a kid. She could have been a very fun personality, but they abused it so much it made me loathe her instead the whole time. Temper tantrum from a 16 years old? She deserves to be put back in her place ASAP.
申し訳ないが、先方には休養ができたと伝えておいてください。
Rainbow Sasaki Gisuke. I always thought that the title Rainbow was quite ironic. The show is super dark, so colors would be the least of your worries. The anime is about a group of boys in prison. That prison is Sasaki, the reformatory director. This guy pays so that he can rape some of the prisoner by promising them their sentence would be shortened, which obviously is a lie. So yes, Comeback Award of the Year goes to this dude.
僕は君たちの願い事を何でも一つ叶えてあげる。
Madoka Machika, Kyubey. I gotta walk on a bunch of eggshell about this one to avoid spoiling anything major, but Kyubey is such a good character. This fluffy cat-like creature tricked me into loving it, and then it backstabbed me. Not gonna lie, that stung quite a bit, but that's a perfect example of someone I loved hating. For good reasons. It's a good antagonist.
分かってますよちゃんともういいじゃないですか勝ったんだから
Evangelion, Shinji, Gendo, Asuka, whoever. When it comes to Evangelion, I think it's harder to pinpoint likable characters rather than the awful ones. Shinji is a limp noodle with no will whatsoever. Asuka is a hothead that snaps her fuse way too easily, and Shinji's dad is just an asshole who hardly cares about anyone. At least Rei was a decent character to have around.
なんで真剣に考えられないのよ。どうなってもいいって言うの？
Love Hina, Naru Narusegawa. Another character that is on my personal vendetta list. Look, I understand tsundere to a certain limit, but Naru is such a bland, horrid character who constantly resorts to violence for any issues she has to deal with. If the guys see you naked every episode, maybe you're the one with the problem. Take a chill pill, bitch. Sorry, she really pisses me off.
するというとミセス
JoJo Bizarre Adventure, Dio. Without a doubt, Dio is probably one of my favorite antagonists. He's hated, but all for the right reason. He fights dirty, he's evil, self-concerned, and just what you'd expect from the pinnacle of villainy. I hate this guy, but I love the fact that I hate him, if that makes sense, and that's a good thing. If you're looking for a show with someone you can resent, give this one a try. It's amazing.
やっと巡り会えたなナイトレイド
Akibento Kill, Seryu. Akibento Kill got mixed reception when it came out, but what I will say was that it had eye-catching and memorable characters. Even the ones that were considered to be bad guys were likable to a certain extent. They had their reason to explain their action. All four except Seryu. She got lost in so much bloodlust that she blew a fuse. She just wanted to kill people for the satisfaction it brought her.
私の存在忘れてんじゃないわよ。
Peach Girl, Sai. How much can you hate someone that you're willing to sabotage their life from beginning to end? No, seriously, Sai just goes out of her ways like she has a fucking vendetta on the main character. Any chance she has, she pulls out some kind of mischievous plan to mess with her. She was a bitch through and through, but even after 10 years, I still remember how much I despised her character.
私は王子と幸せに暮らしてるから。
Skip beat, Fuwa Show. Did you ever have a best friend you did everything with? You thought he or she was so cool that you devoted all of your time to them, only to find out that they've been using you the whole time? Well, this is exactly what's happening in the first episode of Skip Beat. Fuwa Show is a manipulative asshole, and I genuinely hated his guts the whole ride.
私の伝説は12世紀から始まった私の朝は一杯のコーヒーから始まる
Soul Eater, Excalibur. Yeah, fuck that guy. So those are the ones that triggered me the most during the years when I watch anime. How about you? Was there anyone you would have liked me to mention? Is there anyone on this list you disagree doesn't deserve the hate the community gives it? Let me know in the comment section below and make sure to take off your gloves. Fight like a true internet warrior. If you enjoyed the way this video was made, why not give it a thumbs up? And if you're new, care to subscribe? You're gonna like it here. We got pina coladas on Sundays and naked ladies drink freeze every weekdays from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. How is that not the best deal you've seen on YouTube? Am I right? See you guys next week and have a wonderful day. Boom! Nailed it. First take.